Section 9.1 is all about how to solve rational equations. Rational equations are equations that contain. So these are my favorite. A fraction equals a fraction. They are by far the easiest to solve. We're just going to cross multiply. So you multiply the numerator of one fraction times the denominator of the other fraction. So 5 times 2x minus 1 equals, and then 4 times x plus 2. Distribute 10x minus 5 equals 4x plus 8. Subtract 4x from both sides, we get 6x minus 5 equals 8. Add 5 to both sides, and we have 6x equals 13, and then divide by 6. So x is equal to 13 over 6. You can check your answer by going back to substitute in, and as long as you get a true equation, you know you did it right. So these are a little bit more complicated. You need to look at we're looking for the LCD, least common denominator. Typically what that means is we're just going to take something from everything. So I know that in my LCD, I need the factor t minus 1 from this first fraction. Then over here, I don't have a 3t minus 2, so I'm going to need one of those. And then finally, and I need a 3 from this last fraction here. So now what I'm going to do is use this LCD to wipe out my fractions. What I'm going to do is multiply every term by t minus 1 times 3t minus 2 times 3. So I'm actually going to put the 3 in front because that's just how us math people like it. We want our coefficient or our single integer to be in the front. So I'm going to take this and multiply it by 1 over t minus 1. And I'm going to run out of space here. And now I'm going to start to simplify this a little bit. Basically, these are like multiplying two fractions. And what's really nice, something that will happen here, is the factor that I have in the denominator will cancel with its similar factor. So what I end up with, or its identical factor I should say, here is 3 times 3t minus 2 plus, and then here the 3t minus 2's are going to go away. And I'll have 3 times t minus 1 times t. And then here my 3's are going to cancel out. And I'll have t minus 1 times 3 t minus 2. Get myself some more space. So now I'm going to distribute this 3 into the parentheses here. 9t minus 6 plus, I actually have a 3 to distribute in as well as a t to distribute in. I'll do the 3 first. I'll come back and do the t later. So 3t minus 3, and then times t. I'll do that in just a minute. And then here we're going to FOIL. 3t squared minus 2t minus 3t plus 2. Now as I go back through, I'm going to distribute this t inside the parentheses. 9t minus 6 plus 3t squared minus 3t equals 3t squared minus 5t, I went ahead and combined those, plus 2. I am going to combine like terms over here and reorder. I'm going to start with my 3t squared. 9t minus 3t is 6t minus 6 equals 3t squared minus 5t plus 2. When I subtract 3t squared from both sides, my whole squared term goes away, and I have 6t minus 6 equals negative 5t plus 2. Add 5t to both sides. 11t minus 6 is equal to 2. Add 6 to both sides. 11t equals 8. And then t is equal to 8 over 11. And as usual, we can check our answer by substituting back in. Here's a third example. This one, you'll notice my denominator here and here are both x, and here are 1. And so what I'm going to multiply every term by is just 1x. So x times 2 over x minus x times 5 equals x times 6 over x plus x times 4. 2 minus 5x equals 6 plus 4x. I'm going to subtract 6 from both sides. Negative 4 minus 5x equals 4x. And add 5x to both sides. Negative 4 equals 9x. And then when I divide by 9, x is equal to negative 4 over 9. And then, of course, if you wanted to check your answer, go back and plug it in, and that's how you'll know you did the problem correctly.